Previously on AMC's The Walking Dead.
This is Portland, Oregon, 2 years after decriminalizing personal amounts of hard drugs. The open drug use, the deaths, worse than ever.
This is Skidmore Fountain, which has been called Fentanyl Fountain by some of the folks that we've interacted with. They're decriminalizing all hard drugs.
Don't do it!
Yeah, how come?
What do you think?
You tell me.
It enforces, it encourages them to do more.
Yeah, you seen that happen here?
Seen it.
Yeah.
It's exploded.
Has it?
And it's gotten cheaper.
Every bad thing that critics warned about happened. Like everything that the critics said would happen, did happen. And so what else is there to talk about? This should just be, I know we can never end any conversation in this country. We can never come to a conclusion on any debate. But this should be one where the debate's just over. Like you said, you wanted this policy. You said it would have a certain result. The exact opposite happened. And so that's it. That's it. It's over. You lost the argument. If you go around talking about drug decriminalization, it's not even a valid argument anymore. There's nothing to talk about. You've already lost the argument. You might as well not even talk because you lost the argument. It's done.
Bruh. Why is everyone so fucking stupid?
Oh shit, here we go again.
Given its prominence in the headlines, you might think BC was the first place in North America to decriminalize hard drugs.
All it's doing is making it easier for people to get drugs.
No shit.
Yeah.
Oregon did decrim for personal use amounts of hard drugs starting in 2021. Late last year, we went to Portland to check on how that was going, and the results appeared mixed. A year later, there may be a rethink going on in the Beaver State.
Nice beaver.
Thank you. I just had it stuffed.
Let me help you with that.
That's Oregon Governor Tina Kotek, a Democrat, who made national headlines this week with the announcement that next year she wants rules to ban public use of hard drugs and more powers for cops to go after dealers and distributors. If passed, it would amount to a substantial walkback of the state's pioneering decrim plan. BC United MLA Eleanor Sturtko is the legislature's top critic of decrim here. Her party would repeal it.
I think what we're seeing in the emerging evidence is that it has not been entirely helpful, and there have been unintended consequences. We're living with them now in British Columbia.
Most of you that know my background know that I was a former health minister. I was one of the ministers that went through many of the trials that allowed for replacement drug therapy, the Solomon trials, for example, and others. I was a supporter of the safe injection sites, so my record is clear.
I think it's a really prudent move, to be honest.
Shut up, bitch!
While Oregon's model is different from BC's in some ways, one similarity is the supposition that by reducing the stigma of criminality, drug users would be more likely to seek treatment and less likely to die.
There's a stigma surrounding mental health. Colombian marching powder. No, there isn't. They never shut up about it. There's no stigma. It's embraced everywhere.
And similarly, we introduced a new law that restricts public consumption of illicit drugs.
That is what they're claiming. Does anyone have that experience?
Asked about the Oregon situation Thursday, Premier Eby had this to say.
The sale of illicit drugs in British Columbia has always remained criminalized. We did not follow Oregon's approach in that regard.
Okay, but that's worse. I mean, you do get how that's worse, right?
Last year, Oregon recorded more than twice as many deaths from overdoses than the year before its decrim came into effect. Paul Johnson, Global News.
A politician's words are like a billboard. They can write the words, "This street protected by the neighborhood watch," in as big and bold and impact font as they like. It's the crackhead hobo knife fight occurring at the base of the billboard that tells the true story. Cultural Marxists make more mistakes than a dyslexic spelling bee.